Anali Sanchez is a multifaceted artist, activist, and educator whose work blends visual art, community engagement, and social justice. Known for her compelling narratives and innovative approaches to addressing complex issues, Anali has become a prominent figure in contemporary art circles. Her work, which often explores themes of identity, race, gender, and mental health, has resonated deeply with diverse audiences across the world. Early life and inspiration. Anali Sanchez was born in 1991 in San Antonio, Texas, to a Mexican-American family. Growing up in a bilingual household, Anali was immersed in both the rich cultural heritage of her Mexican roots and the complexities of being a first-generation American. Her parents, who were both educators, instilled in her a strong sense of the importance of knowledge, culture, and community. This early exposure to diverse perspectives played a significant role in shaping Anali's worldview and artistic vision. From a young age, Anali exhibited an intense curiosity and passion for the arts. She often found herself sketching or painting in her spare time, creating intricate drawings of her surroundings or abstract compositions inspired by the colors, textures, and landscapes of her hometown. Her love for art was encouraged by her mother, who was an amateur artist herself and often created alongside Anali. Her early years were marked by a deep connection to family, tradition, and a growing sense of her own artistic identity. As a teenager, Anali faced many of the challenges that come with adolescence, particularly in a community where she often felt caught between two worlds, her Mexican heritage and her life in the United States. These formative experiences of identity and belonging would later influence much of her artwork. During high school, Anali began to explore more formal art training, participating in local art exhibitions and community projects that allowed her to experiment with different mediums. She found solace in the creative process, using it as an outlet for her emotions and personal struggles. Education and artistic development. After high school, Anali Sanchez attended the University of Texas at Austin, where she pursued a degree in fine arts with a concentration in visual arts. During her time in university, Anali's artistic voice began to take shape. She was introduced to a wide range of artistic styles and practices, from classical painting techniques to contemporary digital media. It was also at this time that she became more deeply involved in activism, particularly in issues related to race, gender, and social justice. The intersectionality of these themes would later become central to her artistic practice. Anali's work during her college years was both experimental and deeply personal. She began to integrate mixed media into her pieces, using photography, painting, and sculpture to explore themes of identity, trauma, and resilience. Her first major exhibition, held during her junior year, was a turning point in her career. The exhibit, titled In the Between, featured large-scale mixed media installations that depicted the complexities of growing up in a bicultural environment. Critics praised the exhibition for its raw emotionality and the way it captured the tension between different cultural identities. Her professors and mentors at the University of Texas encouraged her to push the boundaries of her artistic practice, experimenting with various forms of expression. She became particularly interested in how art could be used to address issues of social justice and community empowerment. This led her to study the works of artists who use their platforms to challenge societal norms and advocate for change, such as Kara Walker, Frida Kahlo, and the Chicano art movement. Artistic career and activism. After graduating from the University of Texas, Anali Sanchez moved to New York City to further her career as an artist. She immersed herself in the vibrant art scene, gaining recognition for her thought-provoking installations and immersive art experiences. Her work often drew on her experiences growing up in a multicultural environment and her ongoing exploration of her own identity as a Mexican-American woman. One of Anali's most notable early projects was a series of public art installations titled Fragments of Use, which was exhibited in various cities across the United States. The project, which consisted of large murals and sculptures, was inspired by the idea of fragmented identities and the often painful process of self-discovery. Anali used symbolism rooted in Mexican culture,